Hello, today I will be sharing with you hand salve for dry cracked hands. And here is the recipe for it. You need 1 ounce of beeswax, and we're going to start there because we've already placed the beeswax in the Pyrex cup here, which is in a pan with about a quarter cup of water in there. So we will be mixing that and waiting for that to melt while I go over the rest of the information here. And what this is when you have dry, cracked hands, it can feel like you're constantly applying moisturizer, but are not experiencing much benefit from it. So here I have a hand salve that can really help you. We gotta turn this down. There are the ingredients, and here are the directions. So far we have melt the beeswax in a Pyrex measuring cup over a stove. And then once that is melted, we will add the jojoba wax. So you can apply this hand salve as often as you need throughout the day. Some people even layer it on thick before bed at night and wear gloves while they sleep, so their dry, cracked hands and nails will absorb as much of the healing components as possible. How are we doing with the wax? Okay, it's slowly melting. I'm sorry, the steam of the... Okay, there we go. Now we can see it. Okay, so we're slowly starting to melt it. And we are using a glass stirrer also, so that helps. And here are the rest of the ingredients. We have Ponyo Butter, jojoba oil, and Sweet Almond Oil. And they are right here. We have them already pre-measured. And also, you can add, if you would like to, you can add essential oils. Add them just before pouring your salve into the jar. And here are some options for the essential oils. And what these will do is it'll provide you with more healing power. We have frankincense, lavender, patchouli, and ylang-ylang. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good over there. It is almost melted. So what we will do is next we will add, in the directions, we will add jojoba wax. So go ahead, and we can add the jojoba wax already. Jojoba wax can withstand heat. Okay. And that was 1.5 ounces of jojoba wax. After that is done melted, actually it says here, when the beeswax is melted, then we will add the Ponyo Butter and remelt it again. So it looks like we're almost there again. We still have that one little piece of beeswax in there, don't we? It doesn't seem to want to melt. Okay, come on. You can do it. Now we have the Ponyo Butter here in the mason jar, and it is very silky to the touch, and it is very good for your hands. Okay, just go ahead and put it in. It's all right. Okay, we will put the Ponyo Butter in there. The reason I'm making this now is I am starting to garden, and when I garden, my hands, with all the washing afterwards and everything, they get cracked, and I need to put something on them, and this has worked very well for me. I also use it during the winter when my hands get cracked and when they are feeling dry, and it really does help. I have tried different brand name creams and things like that, and nothing has really helped me as much as this salve has. So that is why I'm sharing it with you, so it can help maybe others who are struggling and trying to find the right moisturizer and the right cream or salve for their hands. It has a lot of natural, as you can see, ingredients and essential oils that will also help in healing. And it is also, by the way, it is good for your feet also. Also maybe your elbows and knees, whatever you may have dry that you might want to put it on to help. Okay, the Ponyo butter has melted. Now we will be adding the Sweet Almond Oil. Be careful. Okay. And that was 2 ounces of sweet almond oil. So we will mix that just for a minute. We'll let it warm up a little bit because we're going to be taking it off of the pan here, and we will be putting in the shea butter. I'll give it another minute. We got to make sure it's warm enough. Okay, stop. Okay, and now we will add the shea butter. And that was 1 ounce of shea butter. And so it says here, remove the blend from the heat, then add the shea butter, stirring gently. Once the shea butter is all melted, we will add in the essential oils. Let's turn this off. Okay, and the shea has melted. Now, if you'd like, you can add essential oils, and you can add them at this time. The thing is that this blend is good enough even without the essential oils. It'll still heal, but if you have them and if you wish to add them, you can go ahead and do that. And here are the essential oils that we have added. We will be adding. It's 30 drops of frankincense, 15 drops of lavender, 10 drops of patchouli, and 5 drops of ylang-ylang. And we've already pre-measured them right there, and we will add that into the Pyrex measuring cup. And we will mix that. And after we're done mixing that, we will pour the melted blend carefully into a jar, and we will let it cool for a few hours. About 2 to 3 hours should be long enough. So let's pour the mixture into the jar. Wow, this actually makes 7 ounces of salve. So as you can see, that's pretty accurate because this is an 8-ounce mason jar. So what we will do is we will let this solidify, and I will come back and show you what it looks like then. Okay, and this is the salve that has cooled down. And as I mentioned previously, you can apply this salve to your hands as often as you need to throughout the day. You can also apply it at night, and you can also apply it to your feet. It is very good for your feet also, or any other dry spots that you may have on your skin. So I hope that you enjoy using this as much as I do. Thank you for watching. Good day and good health.